here at WAND Radio strive to bring you the very best entertainment the High Academy for the Celestial and the Occult has to offer.
The Academy would like to remind our listeners that unicorns and other virtuous beings should enjoy WAND Radio at their own risk.
The management is not responsible for the continued purity of your unicorn. Thank you.
All right, Calliope. So I lined up a bunch of replacement hosts, and I know it's sad that Rupert's not coming back, but we got to find a third because you and I tried recording several times together, and I'm still sore. So I want to find a third person to kind of take some of the heat and just to make sure that we're copacetic.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to wound your pride. I'm excited to see who you've selected for us.
All right. Well, there wasn't, I put a sign up outside, and I put a little sign above it that said, "We need a new Rupert." And the pickings were a little slim.
Oh?
So I got pretty much everyone on here that signed up, and they're all waiting outside now. So I think we should start calling them in. That's probably Oobleck now.
Did Missy send in an audition?
No, I don't think Missy sent in anything at all.
I thought I told her to.
No, I don't think my sister sent in. She's not really into the radio life. I don't think that's her thing.
Okay, well, I guess I'll go get Oobleck.
Now, Oobleck has a translator with him, so I don't know how that would work very well. His translator is a rock golem, I guess.
Okay.
Named Schist.
Okay, well.
Like, is that like the sound of like metal on stone, like schist? No, that'd be shink. Okay, never mind. Go ahead.
Okay. I'll be right back. Oh, yeah, come on back. It's right here. Nice to meet you. Go ahead and have a seat.
Thank you. Mr. Oobleck also says that he is very, very grateful for the opportunity to audition for your show.
That's great. Now, Oobleck, my understanding was that is a family name. Is that correct?
Yes, he said that it is a generational name. His great grandcube was named Oobleck, and he's also named Grand Oobleck because of his great grandfather. Is what he says.
Got it. Okay.
Oh, well, it's fascinating. Nice to have a good family tradition.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, that'd be great.
Apologies. It was his grandmother cube.
Oh.
Okay. I had no idea that the gelatinous cubes had sexes.
They do.
Good to know.
Yeah, that's very good to know. So why, Mr. Oobleck, why do you think that you would be a good replacement for Rupert, whom which we have formed such an immense bond with over the past year?
He said that he saw the ad in the paper, and he said it looked like it would be fun. He said that he read it in an arcane paper from what was? Oh, it was down in one of the bars off of Straight Street. It was, one of those things, he says.
Oh.
He said that he sent in his resume last week. He was very eager.
I'm sure we have that around here somewhere. Yeah, all right. So now, Mr. Rublik, do you think that having to have a translator with you to do the show is going to be a hindrance at all to the timing of jokes and or funny stuff? That's not great.
No, he says that it would be very the Abbott, the Abbott and Costello, very very much like this. That it takes two for the company.
Absolutely.
Yes, of course, absolutely. So I would assume that because Mr. Oobleck is a cube, that he would be the straight man.
Yes, he would be.
Yeah, of course. So, all right. Well, Mr. Oobleck, why don't you tell us your favorite joke from your culture, and then I think we'll wrap this up. Nope, don't want.
Okay, this is a difficult translation. There was
I'm sure of that. Yes.
what is what you call the five dwarfs when they fall into the black pudding?
I don't know. What do you call five dwarves when they fall into a black pudding?
The black pudding has stolen the main course.
I like that joke.
Perfect. All right. Well, thank you, Mr. Oobleck. We appreciate your time, and Mr. Schist, we appreciate your time as well. And we will be in touch very soon.
Thank you, he says. It was a pleasure.
I actually understood that one.
Okay, Mr. Oobleck, here we go. Watch out for the door frame. It is, you do not want it to be like the last television studio. They will get it on camera. Let me just press here, and we will move you through the doorway. Oh, there we go. It's good. It's good.
That was probably the worst thing I've ever heard ever.
Was that one of the studio cats that went out with him?
I hope so.
Or in him?
Well, everyone's got to eat.
Your craft services table was quite good. Thank you very much.
Alright, okay. That was definitely an interesting applicant.
Well, that was perfect. I think there's our winner, right?
Let's we have to do our due diligence and audition everybody who comes in the door. It's very important.
All right, who do you want to call in next?
I guess we can call in Stu next.
Stu.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, I'll get him. All right, Stu next. Stu. Okay. Oh, right over there. You can have a seat anywhere, I guess. Technically. There's your microphone there.
Hello, Stu. How are you today?
Yeah, you're wiggling around there. That's is that the only? Can you actually form words? One squeak for yes, two squeaks for no. That was like 17 squeaks. I got nothing. So you, Mr. Stu, are a chair. Yes. And obviously you're animated in some kind of way, possibly sentient, but you have no real way of communicating.
Charades, maybe.
All right, so Mr. Pinto, you are a bag of magic beans. Is that right?
Yeah, that's correct.
But at least you can talk, which is better than most of the magic items we've spoken to today. So we really like. You're already leaps above the competition.
It's pretty cool, but I gotta sit here with the live mic. That's the only disadvantage of being, without, opposable thumbs.
And of course, how many beans do you have inside of you?
Emmett, you can't just ask people how many beans they have inside of them. It's rude.
What the fuck? What kind of show is this? That's the first question that you ask me?
Hey, Rupert used to ask, tell us how many beans he had inside of him all the time.
That's because Rupert ate chili like every single day.
I don't think you should say that he used to eat chili all the time in front of the beans.
Oh, it's fine if they were not magical beans. There was, no disregard.
Have you ever met Chef Monty? There was something very magical about the chili.
What kind of program are you guys running here?
There were chopped up phoenixes in it, so...
Anyway, if you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them.
I asked a question.
Other than that one.
Yes, let's see here. Let me find a good question for you. Here's a good one. If you were, in a situation where wild magic was destroying your home and you can only grab 3 items to escape, what are the items that you grab and what sort of wild magic is it?
Babe, I'm the wildest magic you'll ever see.
Oh, wow, that's,
Probably those pink butterflies. I don't really care for them.
Got it.
Just lots of them, all the time. Just, you can't see anything. You're trying to grab a teacup, and you break the teacup because there's all them butterflies. It would just be unmanageable, that's all I'm saying.
I agree. It would be unmanageable. Thank you for that.
No. Thank you.
I think we should flick these beans and get out of here.
Like I never ate that one before. All right, I know when I'm welcome.
I don't think you do.
May a mummy lord infest your studio.
Well, I don't think I have ever been hit on by a sentient magic.
A sack?
Yeah. Usually it takes quite the sack to hit on me.
I was going to say, you haven't been paying attention.
Alright, well, who's next?
Alright, so Chef Monty, here is the most important question. If you were to get this job and you would be working here, would you share with us the secret recipe for 5 Phoenix chili?
The recipe for 5 Phoenix chili has been on my website for years.
And what is that website?
www.vernurfencooking.org.
Now, is that one Nurken or 2?
2 Nurkens, but 1 umlaut and 1 without.
Of course. That's why I've never been able to find it before.
The internet is a tricky and sometimes sticky place.
Speaking of sticky places, how is your kitchen these days?
It is sparkling clean after the renovation. Thank you so much for gracing it with your patronage.
And by renovations, do you mean those health code violations that you had to take care of?
I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. I was just curious.
Who told you?
I don't know. It was the Sunshine Act. I was able to pull public records. Sorry. I've never seen anyone get a G before on a health inspection.
I try so hard in my kitchen. And this is what I have to put up with every day.
Money, calm down. It's okay.
It was only one flump.
Money, it's like fugu. You got to be real careful. If any of that stuff gets anywhere, it destroys everything.
I know this, and I tried, and I got the sharpest knife that I could, but the sushi.
Have you ever worked with flump before?
I read a book on it once. I thought it would be fine.
You read it, okay. And did you place the book directly on the flump when you read it?
You weren't supposed to do that?
No.
But I thought that because it was designed to be a coaster.
What book did you read on the flump?
Puppies of Mystery, I heard.
It was the liner notes for one of the albums by presidents of the United States of America.
I don't think that counts as a book, as extensive as their library is.
Millions of breaches, health breaches for me. It's flump, it's flump, it's flumps.
Oh, you're gonna have to handle the next one. I gotta run to the restroom.
Okay, I'm sure I can handle it.
I'm sure you can.
Alrighty. Alistair. I'm looking for Mr. Alistair, please.
Down here!
Oh! Hello? Do you need assistance getting into the, chair?
I need assistance doing everything. You have my permission to pick me up.
Thank you. That was going to be my next question.
Yeah, you kids. Always asking permission.
Consent is important. How would you prefer to be placed? Would you like to be laid on the table, or placed gently in the chair?
Oh yeah, I love laying on the ground. I just love that. That's great. Just put me right there.
Oh, okay. Whatever you like.
Please don't put me on the ground.
Oh,
Jesus.
Well, I'm sorry.
Put me sitting in the chair.
Yes,
like
sir.
a person.
Yes, sir. Sorry. Here. There you go. Can I get you anything?
Thank you. Yeah, I love a martini.
Oh, I don't know how to make one of those, but I bet Emmett does.
I am a sword. I don't drink.
I'm not sure of your physiological state, so I was...
Do you see a mouth on me?
No. No, I don't. Okay, let's jump into the questions then.
Oh, God, that's questions. All right, go ahead. Do your worst.
Well, I don't think I'll ask you what you'd request for your last meal.
Oh, no, go ahead, ask me that one.
But you just said you don't have a mouth, and you don't drink.
You're right, I don't have a mouth, and I'm immortal. I'm made out of metal over here.
Oh, okay, so technically there is no such thing as a last meal for you because you are immortal and you do...
There's never been a first meal for me.
Okay, here we go. Who is your favorite wizard and why?
I do love drinking the blood of my enemies, though.
Hard same. Tell me more. Pugnut, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Oh yeah, what's going on?
I like your energy. Very good. Tell me...
Oh yeah, I've always had great energy.
Yeah, I can tell. Tell me a little about yourself.
I'm a goblin.
Mm-hmm.
You said to tell you very little about me. That's it.
Oh, no. Well, okay, tell me more about yourself, please. I'd like to get to know you.
Okay. I come from, the Underdark.
Wow.
I come from a little tiny town, where we make a wine called Smush Wine.
Oh, how do you think that experience would translate to, helping run a comedy advice show for college students?
Do you have a lot of mushrooms up here?
Not personally, but I know quite a few people who are very interested in mushrooms.
Oh, okay, good. Do you have, like gooey dripping mushrooms?
I'm sure, yeah, we do.
Oh, awesome. And can you take that liquid from the gooey dripping mushrooms and then turn it into wine?
You know what? I have never tried, but I'm probably about 99% sure that someone on this campus has tried. At least once.
Well, then I'm your goblin. I can totally do that.
Oh, okay.
I'm good at labor, especially scraping and smushing. Very good at the smushing.
Well, what about, okay, well, let's see here. I have a couple of questions. Who is your favorite wizard and why?
Who is my favorite wizard and why?
Yes.
I wasn't a big wizard fan. I'm more of a kangaroo fan.
Why kangaroos?
I don't know. I always like Captain Kangaroo over Mr. Wizard.
Valid response. Okay, what would you request for your last meal?
Whoa, smush wine.
Alright.
Lots of fucking smush wine. I mean, like gallons of it.
Is it really tasty? I've never had it.
No, just fuck you up real bad.
Don't want to be awake for the end of the world. Okay.
Well, it's the end of the world. I mean, whatever the last meal is. I mean, it's my last meal. Let's go out with a bang.
I get it. Alrighty.
Plus, I've heard that it gives people, like, the strength of 10 goblins. Then maybe I can fight my way out.
Wow.
But I don't know if that's actually true or not.
Are goblins particularly strong?
Some are?
I've not met many goblins.
Well, that sucks for you.
I agree. I am very much enjoying myself at the moment, meeting you as a particular goblin.
Oh, thank you.
All right. And last question. Wild magic is destroying your home. You must quickly grab 3 items and escape. What are those items, and what sort of wild magic is it?
Oh, I don't know magics. I don't know anything about magic.
Oh, okay. That's all right.
Can we skip that part?
Sure. Something is destroying your home. 3 items, and you have to escape. What are they?
Okay, 3 items. I would grab my Gloria Stefan albums. I would grab my Bare Naked Ladies albums, and I would grab my Smusher.
All right. My goblin with his worldly possessions and job on his mind. That's a good plan.
You can't live without Smusher. Multifunctional.
You know, if you're single, I might have a lady to set you up with if you're interested.
I've never been asked that question.
And her name is Missy.
That seems like a repetitive sort of name for humans.
Why?
Because aren't they all Miss, or half of them are Miss someone? Like she's Miss Missy? That seems like kind of ridiculous.
I suppose if you think of the honorific as part of the name, yes, it could be.
Or she could be Mrs. Missy?
I suppose at some point she'll probably be Mrs. Missy.
Mrs. Missy Pugnut. Kind of has a ring to it.
Yeah, I wonder what her brother would think about that.
Who's her brother?
His name's Emmett.
Does he play guitar?
Yep,
Oh, yeah, I like that guy.
he's the other host of the show.
Oh, cool. So I'd be working with him?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, great. Well, I gotta get going. I got a lot of smushing to do.
Okay, well, it was wonderful meeting you, Pugnut. What's the best way for us to get in touch with you if we would like to ask you back for a second interview?
Just smush me.
Okay, thank you, Pugnut.
Hey, how much does this pay?
That's a very good question. I have to talk with our new sponsors, or our new patrons about that. And I'll get back to you.
Okay.
Bye, Pugnut.
Bye-bye.
Okay, well, he was
All right, what did I miss?
Well, you missed Pugnut, and I think I found him. He's not a Rupert by any stretch of the imagination.
Did I hear someone say Rupert?
Oh, my God. Where have you been? It's so good to see you. I was so worried you were never coming back.
Yeah, dude, what? Like seriously, man, we've been like working on this for weeks. Where you been?
I was gone on my honeymoon. I sent you letters.
Well, you got married?
Yeah, I got married. You were invited. You never showed up.
I was there.
Oh, wait, why? How did you get there and I didn't?
I thought you were with Flossie. I thought you were gonna beam down.
I was with Flossie. We may have forgotten that part. Sorry, buddy.
Interplanar travel, it happens.
Yeah, but so wait, so how did you? Wait, where have you been?
On my honeymoon, we went to Elysium. We went to
All right.
Mechanos. We toured the various planes. I took her to Avernus. It was great. A lot of death racing happening down there right about this time of year. It was good.
So how come Calliope didn't know that you were going to be gone?
I sent all of my notes to the studio.
Emmett, did you check the mail while he's gone?
I thought you were going to check the mail while he was gone.
I thought you were doing that.
I don't even have the key. I thought you had the key.
So who are these people out in the lobby that are waiting? They were
No,
all
don't worry
giving
about it. Not important.
Don't worry about that, buddy. Hold on a second. The key is not in the drawer.
Okay, well, I don't have the key.
Well, I don't have the. Did we lose the key?
Who's got the mail key?
I don't know. Rupert, we lost the mail key.
Maybe it was Cookie.
Yeah, must have been that wily, hairless mole rat Cookie.
Did I see Chef Monty out in the hallway?
Yeah, we were looking to replace you. We thought you were gone. We didn't know you were coming back.
I would go with Chef Monty of all people. I mean, his recipe for...
No, he's I don't like that guy.
I went to a pop-up bistro that he was doing.
He eats more chili than you do.
I'm not surprised. His apron is rather stained with various things. I dare not ask.
Everything.
He was crying.
Yeah.
Do we have any questions?
But we don't have any mail. We can't get the mail to get the questions.
Well, can you at least show us pictures of your honeymoon?
Hold on. Nope. I can show them to you when I get the mail from the mailbox because, as it turns out, I had the mail key.
Well, see, we needed you even more than we knew. All right, let's go get the mail.
And then we can do a show.
Yeah, because we got to get caught up. We got a lot to make up for. A lot of people are really upset that we've been gone.
It's good to see you, schmucks.
It's good to see you, too.
And now that we got our new sponsors and we've got the new mail and we're back here on campus, everything feels right.
You ready?
All right, I am ready. I am ready to go.
Ready as I'll ever be.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Count us down, Calliope.
In 3, 2, fun!
But that don't matter. We're not doing that part of it. We're just going into it. Doesn't. All right, fine. Go ahead and do your 3, 2 fun. Jesus. Do your 3, 2 fun, Jesus. Jesus, take the wheel.
Yea, I said unto thee, 3, 2, fun.
Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da da da. It does. You can't yell from the kitchen while we're recording.
Thanks, Googly.
I know it's the Addams Family. You can't say no.
Rubber baby bullet bumpers.
Rubber baby boogie bullets? What?
Yeah, you haven't seen the monstrous teething products that are out there?
No, I haven't seen the monstrous teething products out there. How does that work?
You stick them in the freezer. It's a Baby Beholder brand.
Baby Beholder brand. Baby teething baubles.
Mm-hmm.
Baby baubles.
Because, beholders dream they're young. So, into existence. They don't understand anything that happens.
Who don't understand anything that happens?
Beholders. They don't understand procreation.
Behold. They behold everything.
Well, that's it, folks. Thanks for listening to WAND Radio. We couldn't have done this without your continued fandom and support and enjoyment of the content. However, sad to say, but the content is time to retire it. Time to move on to other projects. And if you love something, set it free and hope it doesn't come back in
To bite you in the ass like most of this podcast will. I mean, what?
I think what my adorable friend is trying to say is that we've thought long and hard about this, and we thought about a lot of different options that we could use and to revamp the show, and what we really decided was that it's kind of run its course. The characters have gone as far as they can go, and we would much rather end it on these high notes than try to suffer through another season. Push through another season and maybe make a product that's not even as good as we did before, and then just kind of end, on Dexter season 6 or something. It's not how we want to end. Or Lost Season Last, whatever Last Season Lost was, or what other crappy show had it?
anything after Heroes Season 1.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, right, exactly. Or like when it brought back Heroes, we don't want to do any of that. So we've kind of decided, or like Firefly season 2 when the time traveler came back and put a stop to that to save us from it because it was going to be so horrible. Because of the inflated ego that all the cast members got, and they did that weird space skydiving thing. You guys don't remember this timeline, do you? Sorry. Okay.
No,
I don't. Sorry.
we're better off.
Yeah, we lost all of them. It was horrible freak accident. But the time traveler came back, and we just everything. We got Castle out of it. We got all the other amazing shows that the rest of that cast did. We got.
Well, we got a movie instead of season 2, so I mean that.
We got movies. We got tons of great stuff, and none of that bad stuff happened. Maybe this will be our next podcast. But the alternate realities. So the WND Radio, we love doing it. We enjoy it. But it's gotten to the point where we just it's like a lot of the same jokes come up. And we're trying not to rewrite around them, and we just kind of. I think we kind of painted ourselves into a corner a little bit with how rigid we were with the universe around it, and it became very self-referential, and that isn't what we originally set out to do.
We told the story.
And at this point, for me, and I think I speak for everyone, is that we're very happy with what we created.
Yeah. And
it is a good place to just go, that's it. We did a cool thing. We did 60 some odd episodes. We told the story. It was our first podcast, really, other than Shenanigans, I think it was. But I think this was really one of our first serious podcasts, and we got to a good, significant stopping point. I'm very, very happy with what we got. I'm happy with our fan base. I'm happy with what happened. It's done,
and we won't be turning off our creative juices. We will continue working on Nerdsmith projects. We will continue.
Absolutely.
We're going to come up with something new, the three of us, I'm sure. We love working together. That's not an issue. It's just this project in this way, with what we had and what we tried to come up with, it's done. And that's okay. It's okay when something is done. It's going off to college by itself. And we have to let that go.
Or graduated from college, as the case.
Or it's graduated from college, and we are still stuck here in this. No, that's backwards. We don't want to be. We've graduated from college, and they're staying. But overall, I really hope my voice is okay. I fixed it. Let's start over. Okay, good. From the top. All right, I'll put it back over here then. From the top. Let's start all over.
Just like we do every episode. From the
you're
top.
Right. I was going to say about 20 minutes in, we'll go ahead and stop and go back. But thank you guys all very, very much. We really appreciate each and every one of you. We appreciate the support you've given us. This podcast will still be available. We might have to move it off of Libsyn. So anything I can think of, because we might have to move where it's hosted, but it will still be available, and I don't think that'll affect you where you're going to listen to it. It'll still be available on Spotify and everywhere else. So thank you, and continue to share it and tell us your favorite moments, and we will create something new, and hopefully you'll love that too. So thank you guys again very, very much. Anybody have any last things they want to say to our lovely audience?
Well, let's see here. Let's give some closure. Okay, so Rupert has gotten married, and he's.
This is part of the problem. This is part of the problem, is that we had story involved in our podcast.
I'm not opposed.
And now you want closure for our story.
Yeah, well, I love the characters.
Emmett runs off with Flossie, and that's just Emmett lives. Yeah, Emmett is like a miniature space hamster weaseling his way around the irritated badger.
The bowels of the irritated badger.
A hamster inside a badger is not a pleasant silence. This silence is good. The silence is really good.
Calliope lives out her dreams of being a evil follower of Vecna forever.
Yeah, we're very aware of what Calliope ends up doing. and Rupert gets married, of course, or already did, and
Lana takes over his father's kingdom
and kills his father and usurps his power. That makes sense to me. I mean, it's just and the kitties, the kid. Well, okay, now we got to go through everyone. So the studio kitty zooms all over the place, just like it just did. Adopted by Googly,
free to plague other studios.
Googly goes off to live out their dreams of being an actor in. An actor in medieval times in Hollywood, where they play one of the horses. Perfect. Yes. And
the movie Legend is Googly's autobiography. Yeah, it's a biopic. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Perfect.
And Cookie.
Oh yeah.
Cookie's got to go.
He takes over for Chef Monty.
Oh no.
Becomes Chef Monty's apprentice, and the two of them, along with some found merchandise, start a business of cooking feasts fit for large parties that are all comprised of turkey, horses, and just a ridiculous.
The parties or the feasts?
Both. And
what
else?
Dr. Heather.
Dr. Heather goes off to marry Marshall. And who never appeared on this one. And what else? That's the only character he ever plays.
Your sister, Missy.
I'm sorry, who?
Perfect.
No, the funny thing is we're just going to leave it just like that. We're still going to just be live, and that's how we decided when we're going to end the episode, when one of us just said, and that was it. We just cut the episode right there, put the music in place, or not.
Yep.
In a couple of occasions.
What? Now, how did you decide what jokes to keep and what jokes you didn't keep?
Whatever I felt like at the time.
Yeah, all right. That's what I figured. I listen to it the next day, be like, wait, what happened? That was a great joke. It was not a great joke. All right, fine. Actually, for the most part, towards after the episode, 15 or 16, somewhere in there, we actually cut very little. We started to get a really good groove of what we could do. We stopped telling really horribly offensive jokes, and we got into a really good place.
Did we?
Yeah,
really?
I would say we did. We really did stop the really horribly offensive jokes for the most part.
Anyway, what we were trying to do with this was to thank you guys for your
I
support
think
and
this
for
is
listening
hilarious.
and
This
for
is
all
great.
of your
Thank you,
comments. Yeah, that's why this podcast doesn't exist anymore. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
How? Hey, now.
Shots fired.
Right.
Anyway, we love you guys very much.
But yeah, so we love you guys. Yeah, absolutely love you guys very much. Please enjoy this last little snippet as we were looking for a replacement for Rupert, because we're going to come back thinking that Rupert had left the show, and Calliope and Emmett were trying to find a replacement, and we went through a few different characters to just have fun, and that was it. And that's going to be the end, is us looking for a replacement for Rupert and coming back together as a family we should always be.
And as the gods never intended.
Absolutely never intended it like that.
Never intended.
All right, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Be well.
We don't have a sign off, so there's no sign off, so we just have to.
We don't. The sign up is.
Get out of here, Craig.